Sanbonan. Siyaphila njani?
You can't take a picture of
Let me take. No, this is a video. You will get your picture from this one.
Now we're here to make sure that there is no persecution. This is political persecution. So we're here to make sure that it doesn't happen. We want to stop there.
Yabo. Isiphundu sigcwele inhlabathi. Niyaphila ngixoxa wenkosi. Oh,
Wekhuluma iphutha.
Wayekhuluma iphutha.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Newsology, a political channel that talks about politics. So, Duduzile Zuma Sombundla, she made her second appearance in the Durban High Court for the charge that the state charged her of committing some acts of treason and inciting violence for the 2021 July unrest. And a lot has happened, and we know that her case has been postponed for 14th of August. The pre-trial hearing as legal proceedings will unfold then. So now we know what was happening. It was very interesting to see the people just coming there. Let us talk first about the people, right? The support was not as much as she made her first appearance there. And you'll understand that a lot of MKP members were not there. Only the leaders and a couple of the members were there. Can we say that maybe her actions in disrespecting Floyd has affected a lot of members not to give a support in any way? Because I was looking at this, that now most people who are there are the leadership and a couple of members of the MK party. It was not like before where you see a crowd of people gathering around the court singing and celebrating, protesting or something like that. But you just saw a couple of people who were there. Let's watch this video here.
Ngalokhu ngishilo ngithi uyasebenza breakdown. Bheka ngoba senkantolo namhlanje, hey abantu laba comrade, abantu bayalahlana ke, seniphinde namlahla futhi ududuzile. Senilahlile indodakazi, ngifuna unikhombisa enkantolo akho ngishinja. Mani bona nje lapho oyedwa ogqoka isikhipha seqebu nojabulo. Abantu laba comrade, abantu laba abanye babona bezile nje kulento beze bayizele ngeinto zabo. U9 o'clock njengamanje la sikhona enkantolo, ayikho ngento ekhombisa yibo niyalahlana nina. Nize nilahle nengane manje. Nelahle ingane kababa, wow nina. Wow. Awuma ngena phansi nikhombisa abekho abantu bomkhonto, abekho, akukho ngisho. Awu neba ufona. Hey, bukala akho umuntu enkantolo, bukala. Nadayisa kangana ka hey nina. Ungaxoki. Nazo nadayisa kangana kamkhulu. Nadayisa kangana ubaba esaphila.
Duduzile Zuma Sombundla's lawyer has written the letter to the state prosecutor, Ellen Zung, who received the letter from Duduzile Zuma's lawyers, which is Dalimpofu, to drop this case because it can't be proven on no forensic argument to say that she was in any way involved in the incitement of violence. And they say that even this thing cannot even influence her followers. And this was her defense. Zuma Sombundla has maintained her innocence, claiming that her statements were misinterpreted and that she merely expressed her support for her father, adding that it was nonsensical and petty to say that people were influenced by her commentaries. So this is what the NPA responded to say.
In terms of the NPA Act and the Constitution, the National Director, Advocate Shamila Patoi, may review a decision to prosecute or not to prosecute after representations have been made by the affected parties and after consulting the Director of Public Prosecution sees with the matter. So now that the representations that they made have been declined or were not successful by the Director of Prosecutions in KZN, they can escalate the matter to the National Director, who will then look into it, ask for a report from the DPP, and then make an informed decision whether or not they will be successful or declined.
So if I understand you correctly, that request which was sent on the 3rd of March has been declined?
It is my understanding that the Director of Public Prosecutions, Advocate Elaine Harrison, has declined their representations because upon consideration of the contents thereof, which unfortunately by their nature are confidential, she thought that, or she came to a conclusion that there was no merit in their submissions, and hence the decision to decline them and to proceed or pursue the prosecution.
One of the arguments they make is that the docket is weak. What are the measurements for incitement to violence?
Well, the issue of a docket being weak is non-existent in the sense that you can only argue that the statement thereof do not amount to sufficient evidence. It can be a docket being weak. Upon examination of the tweets that were posted in her X account, prosecutors consulted forensic evidence experts, consulted interpreters of emojis, interpreters of social media content. Because remember, I had indicated that these expertise reside outside of the South African Police Service, so they had to be outsourced. So the belief is that the charges will be sustained when the trial does proceed before the High Court.
So you stand by your case as we speak?
We stand by our case given the fact that an indictment has been sent on them, and today we expect preliminary or pre-trial proceedings to get underway so that they can confirm their state of readiness insofar as disclosure of the evidence that is in possession of the state is concerned, so that the issues can be ventilated before a High Court judge.
So the NPA spokesperson says that they went and checked for the forensic on her ex Twitter account, where they've looked at some emojis which were expressing that she was part of just instigating violence, and the commentaries that she has made. And I'm like, is this the hardcore evidence you are claiming to have over 4 years? Don't you have maybe something else to add in the evidence that you have? So this case, there's something about this case that does not add up, because it shows to be a very serious case, while the only response from the NPA, they say that is because of some angry emojis that have influenced the people to act as they did. That is shocking. That is shocking. So I want us to look at this thing of why Floyd was not there. We all know the outcome on why Floyd was not there. We'll understand why Floyd was not there, because after what Duduzile has done, she never has shown any remorse or even giving a clear confession, public apology and private apology to Floyd Niko Shivambu. She just only confessed because she was pushed and urged to confess, or else she'll be fired from the party. But looking at now the merit and this being genuine, coming from the heart, right, to speak with Floyd and to communicate with him. Seems like those issues are not nowhere resolved because Floyd was nowhere to be seen. Shows that that tension is still on, alive, and it is living. But there were some few leaders that were there that has shown support from her when she attended that high court, and they also came there, right? So on the social platform, people have some very interesting things, arguments maybe to say. Let us just look at some of them. Where is the SG? Karupet responded. Alexander said, this is forced support, though. I'm sure they feel compelled to waste their money on flight tickets and hotel to come and support you. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble with you and your cabal. Anotile said, you are so annoying, stupid woman, but you are becoming irrelevant by the day. Hands off our SG if you know what is good for you. Lungelo responded, good luck, we don't have a problem with you, but please respect leadership. Delela Kastazin said, so when you get convicted, we must go out and defend you, whereas you are busy doing the same thing he did for you, the accusation you're facing. When I feel like you want to be jailed and come back claiming you are a freedom fighter. Sbusiso responded and said, I used to love this sister, young Dina. I wish she can be removed from MK, at least ahole khona ngaphandle. This one is dividing a hope for black people. My parents were politicians. Good luck. We support you because you support to Umsholuzi, and we love you, but please respect leadership that was elected by Malala. Shouldn't be in politics. She's full play. Perhaps modeling should be her sport. We don't wish bad things, but your attitude is stingy. That was Musa Adolfo. But X responded, since that day you showed us that forehead is empty, I no longer see you the same way. I'm being honest. Dumsana responded, this girl is an MKP problem. Serious nonsense. Any support for her fight now by MKP members is a controversial one. The way she disrespected our SG cannot be excused, commanders. Never. Pelliche Lushuze responded, all the best, commander. So what was interesting about this post, I saw that a lot of you are not very happy about Duduzile Sombundla, and now I understand why her support dwindles today in the court. A lot of people are not coming because they are no longer in support of her because of her act and what she did. So it is very clear that a lot of people in the MKP, especially the members, are not happy with Duduzile Sombundla Zuma, right? Especially on her conduct and how her case was or is being handled, because there is no follow-up, there is no update about the DC on the disciplinary when it comes to Duduzile. So a lot of people want Duduzile to be punished, but there is no punishment. And what she did now, there's even fear that she can even repeat it again. Maybe not to Floyd, maybe to others as well. That is why the disciplinary against her, it is needed, so that she will learn her lesson. You know, when a child, you don't punish a child, the child becomes worse and becomes the disaster. But when the child acts and know that there will be some repercussions, the child behaves better and know that the outcome will be against her. She will be punished, or you will be punished for that, right? So that is what a lot of us want, to say that take action against her. She must know that this is not her party. It is the party that belongs to different, say names, people and structures.